Hello, I'm Justin.
And I'm Hanah, and we're level 1 this week.
This is 2016, what is it? May? Yes, good.
Second, third, fourth, something around there. Anyways, we're excited to show you what we taught today in class. So actually, should we face the camera? Yeah, let's do...
I'll face backwards.
Yes. So we, first of all, actually, I'm going to also face backwards because we're going to talk about the lead and follow basics. And so we started off with kind of just stepping to the side. Just a step to the side. And follows tend to start on their right leg and leads start on their left. And then we added in a rock step. So step, step, rock, step. Sorry, step, step, rock, step, 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 rock, step, 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 rock, step. And then we synced it up together in open position, which looks like this. And it's a very relaxed kind of position. And
5, 6, 7, and a step, step. Rock, step, step. We said don't take a giant rock step.
And don't twist back.
And then the next thing that we did was
an inside turn. So the inside turn, what's cool about this one is that it's from open position and it's literally the lead and the follow changing places. And so it looks like this. We're just going to do the geography. Oh my God, we're on the other side of each other, woohoo! With the steps, it's going to be, actually, before we talk about the steps, I'm going to talk about what the lead is doing exactly to indicate to me that something's happening. First of all, he is raising his left arm, and we kind of come to this palm-to-palm connection, and then he is on, off of the rock step, he is pulling me forward, kind of inviting me to move forward. Yeah. Cool, so that's the inside turn, and then after that we did a closed position, right? So for closed position, it's a 45-degree angle. We talked about arm placement, how it should totally be, the follower's arm should be relaxed. Also, leader's arm, Justin's arm is really long, so his hand is placed down here. Leads, if your arm's a little shorter, go ahead and tighten up a little bit. It's totally okay. And follows, you're just kind of relaxing, like you took a big breath of air, and you're letting it out of your arms. And then what did we do in here? Oh, we did basic from here. So step, step, rock, step, 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 rock, step, step. And then we actually did a turning basic, and Justin can talk a little bit more about the mechanics of that.
I'll show it facing the camera here. What happens is on the step, I step around Hanah. I bring my right shoulder back and my left shoulder forwards. And the follower steps in between my feet, and that's kind of the point that we're pivoting around. So I'll show you, here we go, rock, step, step. And that's how I create that turning. If I don't want to turn, I just don't do that step. But if I do want to turn, just take a step around. It doesn't have to be this really big thing. Small is better instead.
And what, there was a class actually, there's a point that Justin made during the class is that you're kind of on these railroad tracks when you're doing this closed position. Justin's on tracks 1 and 3, and I am tracks 2 and 4. And so as such, when we're doing these types of moves, my foot is in between his feet and his foot's in between mine, and therefore we don't step on each other, because that would blow. So we did closed position, we did open position, and then how do you move in between the two? So from closed position, it's going to be step, step, rock, step, 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 and the leader just lets go and backs himself up.
It happens over kind of 6 beats. It doesn't happen once.
So when does it start for you?
Step. All things just happen on a rock step.
Okay.
Same thing for coming in. Rock step happens right after the rock step as we come in.
And what's crucial about the one that's coming in, it's not that the lead is pulling himself toward me or pulling me towards him. We're actually, there's a slight, after the rock step, there's a slight pull in with his arm. So we're both, he's moving towards me and he's asking me to move towards him, and therefore we're covering half the space in that time, in which case it's not him just trying to come all the way to me. Cool.
And we did one last move, which was a turn from closed position. And this was a leader's turn, and it looked like this: basic, step, step, rock, step, step.
And how that works, it's once again, it's the leader decides to open up, I think it's on the 3 or whatever. The leader decides to open up, create a little bridge for himself, right? We're in this position, he creates a little bridge for himself. Thank you. He creates a little bridge for himself. He lets himself through. But right before he does that, he actually takes this hand and rotates me a little bit rotates me a little bit in order to invite me to come around to face him. So it'll be a rock, step, oh, sorry, apologies, step, step, rock, step, 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 and see how I am turning to adjust to him. So if we link that all, do we have any more?
That's it. So it's just the basic, the turning basic, open position, closed position, and the two turns. The one open position, inside turn, and then the leader's turn. Step, rock, step. We'll play a lot more different